So what's up, y'all? I ain't gonna lie, I missed a little story time on Friday. I forgot, honestly. But I got another one for y'all. This takes place probably like 12 years ago, maybe more. I lived in I lived in Kansas for like a year, right? I was in 10th grade. So it was 2010, whatever the fuck that was. Um when I first moved there, that shit was a little I didn't know anybody, so it was boring to me. But when I started school, I ain't gonna lie, I started to get lit. They knew I was from New York, I had the little accent or whatever. So, they was jacking me or whatever. So I become cool with these girls. I'm not gonna say their names. So yeah, we became like real. This one girl in particular, we became real cool. And there was one of her friends that I was, trying to, get next to. So the girl had a sleepover one weekend. So I pull up. They invite me over. I pull up. They got mad Four Locals. This one Four Locals was like crack. Before they took whatever the fuck they took out of it. You know what I mean? Y'all know. If you know, you know. So yeah, we drinking those. It's me, some other. I could say his name. His name was Trey, and it's one, two, three, four females, right? We drinking. We playing like little games, truth or dare, and all that shit. So the girl that I was trying to, get next to was there. Her name started with an L. So she just flat out says like, "Yo, let's, do what it do." I'm like, all right, we drunk, twisted. So we start doing what it do, right? In a room full of everybody. Right? Trey is in another room doing what he do. It's me, the girl I'm doing what I'm doing with, and the two other girls in the room I'm in, right? So one of the girls is my homegirl, and the other girl is just another girl. So the other girl, her name starts with a K. She's watching, and she's like, "Yo, I want to do what it do too." So I'm like, nah, this can't be real. So me and the first girl finished doing what we doing. She goes to my man Trey. Like we was doing our thing in it. So I'm like to this girl now, mind you, she has a boyfriend, and her boyfriend was part of this little clique, like the cool niggas or the tough niggas, whatever, in that school or whatever. So I'm like, yo, like, don't you fuck with son? Like, she like, no, we just broke up. Ask my homegirl. So I'm like, yo, that's true. She's like, yeah, they just broke up. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We start doing what it do, right? So now the first girl comes back and it's like, yo, I want some more because Trey didn't really do what it do. So we do what we do again. So now I'm trying to like do it the same, both at the same time, but they not really with that. So it just went back and forth, right? So now I'm tired. This when you young, like nigga got mad energy. I done went out like 4 times, bro. Like, and just kept getting back up. So anyway, like shit started to calm down. Everybody go to sleep, whatever. It's just me and my friend, a homegirl, up, right? So she like, we talking, whatever, just venting and shit. So she like, oh, damn, you had fun tonight, huh? Mind you, this girl is a virgin, my homegirl. She like, you had fun tonight, right? I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna front, that was crazy. It was lit. I don't think lit was a word back then, but I said, whatever that word was back then, I said it was that. So, she like, yeah, it looked like it was fun. I'm like, yeah. She said, did you get everything you wanted? So I said some corny shit like, I said some corny shit like, nah. I forgot what I said, but it was basically like, no, I didn't get to do nothing with you or some shit. Mind you, this girl lips was so like big and juicy or whatever. So She like, oh, for real? What did you want to do with me? I said something like, I think I said I just wanted a kiss or some shit. He said, you sure that's what you wanted? I'm like, I mean, if you're willing to give me some. She like, yeah, I will. She never did it before, right? Mind you. So I'm like, all right, but I mean, it's your first time. I don't want to like force you into it. Like we was drinking and shit. Like I don't want you to regret this in the morning. She like, no, honestly, like I've been, you know what I mean? I've been thinking of, but you know, we just became friends, so I just felt bad. So I'm like, all right, whipped out. She starts, you know, but I ain't gonna front. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It's her first time, so she teeth all in it. I'm like telling her like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Basically telling her how I want my shit done. So me and her I start returning the favor to her, if you catch my drift. That was my first time doing that. So, yeah, we both really wasn't satisfied, but we, you know what I mean, we did what we did. So yeah, more of the story. I've had sex with two girls, had sex with two girls and got from one girl all on the same night, bro. Whew. I remember that shit like it was yesterday, bro, like vividly. And they remember it too. Like throughout the years, like we talk to each other, like yo, you remember? You know, I remember that. I mean, like it was just crazy. And then like I'm young, so I'm thinking like I ain't even. I mean, I'm thinking nothing. I'm thinking maybe I got them pregnant or whatever. I don't know why. I've just seen the shows and shit. I'm like, nah, I got them pregnant. I never done them. I had to get them pregnant. I'm taking these girls to the clinic to go get them tested. I'm getting tested for STDs. They getting tested for pregnancies. I'm all stressed out. I'm telling people I might be having a kid. Look, you know what I mean? Everything was good though. Then I end up, remember the second girl that had a nigga? Bro, that ended up being my whole girlfriend. Or my whole girlfriend. Like we literally like fell in love. Like we clicked after that. And then, you know, I moved back to New York. That's that. But yeah, that shit was like top 5 of the like most funnest days of my life. And I was only 16, maybe 15, some shit like that. But yeah, that's all, folks.